Today we are going to set up a Cyberpanel on Vultr. So use the link in the description below to get 100 free credit, that is $100. So enter your email address and your strong password and create, and then be directed to this page. And you can see $100 has been credited to your account, and then enter your details. Once you've entered your details, make sure to click on to check on these boxes so that you may not be charged anything, and then accept terms and services and link your card. You'll then be directed to this page. So here I'm going to choose cloud compute, and I'm going to use regular performance, that's for $5. And then location, you can choose location that is near you. If you're in the USA, you can choose New York. And then in the marketplace, we want to install Cyberpanel, so we have a one-click install. That's the advantage of Vultr. And then we'll choose the $6 plan. It is $5 plan. They're trying to upsell us backup. We don't need backup. The panel has a backup. And then there's nothing else we need to add, so probably just add Josh. The name, give it just a name, Josh WP. So this is the name, and then we deploy that instance. So give it a few minutes, it will be done. So our instance is already running, so click on our server. One thing we already have the IP address, so let's point our IP address to our domain name. I already have some records here, so I only need to change the IP address. That is for the A record, the host is root, this is the value. I'm using Namecheap. I'm using Namecheap for this. This is joshwp.site. And then for the panel, I want the panel to be called Cyberpanel, so it's CP. Call it CP, and then we change the IP address. It's a A record, and then we save this one as well. And lastly, we have a CNAME record, which is host is www, and then the value is just your website URL. So now we are done setting. So this, give it time to propagate, and then we go back to our instance. Now we need to log in into our server. So there's some instructions here how we can do it. You're told that to log in into our Cyberpanel, use this this address. So we'll be using our IP address and port 1890. Copy that. Let's paste it to see what we have. So as you can see, the connection is not secure. That's you're getting an SSL certificate warning. Let's proceed. And then we'll be prompted to our Cyberpanel login page. So this is Cyberpanel login page, but we don't have the credentials, that is the password. And so I told that to log in into Cyberpanel admin, the password to get the password, we need to enter this command line, and also for MySQL database, also if you need a password, you can use this command as well. So we need to log into this server through a command line, and because I'm using Windows, I'll just simply use the command line on Windows, and it's simple. Just click on Windows and R, and then you have CDM, type in CMD, click OK. So we'll log in with SSH, type SSH root at, then you want to paste your IP address there, click enter. Okay, you'll be prompted for password. Copy your password, right click your password, enter. Do you wish to update your system? Of course, I need to wish to update the system. Click enter. Okay, so the system is updating. Give it a few seconds. So we're told that now you can get your Cyberpanel admin password with the following command, that is sudo cat password. So just copy this. Right click, enter. So your password is this, and admin So you can see, just copy it and put it in a safe place. So let me put it here. So I have admin and the password. So this is the password. This is the password. Copy the password. So now we can access our Cyberpanel. So this is admin. So type in admin, enter your password, log in into your Cyberpanel. I'll give it some few seconds when you log into the panel. So this is our panel. We want to change this to something, a custom domain. So go under website, create a new website. So this one going to be default package, organize that name, test domain, no, test domain. I want to add this one will be cp.joshwp.site. Fill those details, fill your email, and then choose the latest PHP version. Then you want to add an SSL to this subdomain. It's a subdomain, it's not the main website, so this is just a subdomain. So create website. So website was successfully created. So now we need to go back to websites. Go back to websites, list of websites. Want to protect our panel. Go to manage. That is under manage. Scroll down. We want to enable a few things. The first thing is the rewrite rules. Enable rewrite from HTTP to HTTPS. Save rewrite rules. And then something else we want to do for the panel is open bar there. So this one to enable that. Okay, we are done with that. Go to SSL. We want to issue our panel with an SSL certificate. Go to host SSL. In this case, we want to issue the panel with an SSL certificate. That's done. Now we can access our panel via this subdomain and then port 8090. So let's try this. So give it a second and it has loaded. So now our panel is secured. Log in again. You can save this password. Now we can add website. So create a new website. Again, you go through, it's a default package. The owner is admin. This is not a test website, it's a real website. This round we're not using the subdomain, we're using the real website, joshwp.site. Put in your email and then choose PHP, the latest PHP. In this case, we want to use SSL. If you are interested in creating an email, you can just create a mail there. DKIM to support email protection, and then create that website. So it's setting up. Just give it a few seconds. So website is successfully created. So the first thing to do is go to SSLs. This one, want to go to manage SSLs. Want to choose the website, which is Josh WP, the actual website. Issue an SSL certificate. Give it a few seconds. Josh WP site has been issued an SSL. Go back to websites, list of websites. Want to work on our main website now. So the main website is joshwp.site. Click manage. Scroll down, rewrite rules, enable HTTPS, save rewrite rules. Okay, that's done. And then we want to install WordPress. So click WordPress and Light Cache plugin. The blog title will be Josh WP demo. The password and admin. This is just the panels, admin and password, which have been copied directly. So this is the email address I want to use, and then leave the path blank and then install. So WordPress is now installing. Just give it a few seconds. Now Light Cache plugin is also installing and activating. So we are now told our website is installed, WordPress installed. We can visit our site, but before we do that, a few things which are important to do. We want to go to the package, want to go to the default package. You want to modify the packages. So I want to select the default package. As you can see, the disk space is limited to 1 GB. You can add that to 10 GB, and then the bandwidth limited to 100. You can add in 0 for unlimited, and then the rest you can just leave as it is, and then click modify package. The package is modified. That's good. Again, we want to go to PHP, and then you want to edit PHP configurations. Okay, select the latest PHP and then scroll down. As you can see, our memory limit is so slow. We can add that to around 256 to 56. Okay, and then the upload maximum size, you can change this to 200. For example, you want to migrate your website and you have a big website, maybe 2 GB, you can change even this to 2 GB, and then once you have migrated your website, you can change it maybe to a value that makes sense. So, but for now I think that's good. Save changes, give it a second. PHP config saved, and then we want to go to security. Under security, we want to go to firewalls. So the firewall rules with the cloud panels are always added automatically, so you can see all the ports are included and they're secured. So we want to go to mod configurations. So choose mod config, install mod security in this case, and then give it a second to run. Mod security has been added. That's amazing. Let's go back to security. We want to go to mod security rule packs. Okay, mod security rule packs, click on, turn it on. That's good. And then click on the configurations, and you can see all the configurations are okay. I think all the security are now done. Maybe let's see if there's something else. Immunify. You can run Immunify. This just for scanning your website when you want to scan them. Okay, maybe I should show you something about your website. So let's go to lists of websites. How you can manage your website from within the panel before we visit the site. Go to manage. You can see your SSL has been issued, expires within that 90 days, and then it will auto renew. So you don't have to worry about that. It's a free SSL certificate. So here you can manage your files. You have a file manager in case you want to access your .ht access file, HTML. You can see your HT access file and all other files. And you can see here we have a very secure website, and this is the default WordPress theme. So we can access our WordPress. You can access our WordPress dashboard by clicking -wp/admin login, and then our login credentials just the same. It's the admin, and then the password is the one we saved. It's just what we've been using. Go back, your admin, and then your password. Remember me. You can now log in successfully. Let's see what we have. So here we have. I can save that. We have a perfect website. Dismiss that. Go to plugins. Want to delete unnecessary plugins like Hello Dolly. We don't need that. Akismet anti-spam, we can leave it, or filtering spams. And then we have been they've added a Lightspeed caching plugin for the caching purposes. So now we can go to, let's see something about settings, and then we go to permalink. We want to make sure our permalinks are okay. Want them to save this to post name, then save. So under general setting, we want to make sure we change this to HTTPS, and this also HTTPS. Yeah, so this is the administration email we set up with. So now save changes. It's good to make sure everything's running well. Don't want to create a necessary error and then log in again. So everything is okay now. We can go under appearance, go to themes. We have to delete all this. We'll only leave one default theme. So this is the theme that has been running, the default. We'll add a new theme. So most of my websites are built with Candace theme. You can use either Astra, you can use Candace, you can use GeneratePress, Neve, Bloxy, Sydney, any. So I'm just going to install Candace. It's a quick install. Once done, I'm going to activate. Okay, that's done. Install the templates. Okay, that's done. Just give it a second. The starter templates, they help you to just craft our website easily. Like you can see, these are full templates. Just choose something that suits you. I think I'll choose this one. So I'll go with digital services. Okay, you have a color scheme. If you see that the background, the buttons are changing. You can realize this change. Something is happening. Just leave it as default. So we want to import the full site. Don't just keep everything, just keep and import. Give it a second. So it's now finished. View your site. Let's see what we have. Wow, as you can see, we have a complete website. The only thing you need to do here is just change the images and then change the details. Add your own details and a few customization. Let's see what we have. I have even pricing tables, everything. Candace comes with everything. Comes with pricing tables, free, an inbuilt table of content. And then let's go to blogs and see what we have on the blog page. So this is good. You can work on it. Just modify a few things. It just looks great out of the box. So go to customization. It's a few tweaks, performance tweaks we want to perform. Okay, under general settings, go to general settings, go to performance, enable load Google Fonts locally, and enable CSS preload, and enable CSS preload, publish. So we're going to perform a page speed test. So let's see. As you can see, we already have a 97% performance out of the box. From 90 to 100, this is excellent performance. This one is just slightly, it's somehow not poor, but this is poor. As you can see, we can still do a lot. We can optimize this. We can remove all the unnecessary details. We can change the background. We can the images. One thing about this, the images in this website, the images are not optimized. They're very large, so you can install a plugin like EWW for image optimization, and also conversion to WebP format. And what else? Let's see. On the desktop, we have 100 out of the box, and then large contentful paint, it's 0.8 seconds. Fast contentful paint 0.4. Speed index is that. So go to plugin, add new plugin. We want to add EWW image optimization. This is it. Install it. Once installed, activate it. I will be directed to the plugin page. So scroll down to where we have this. Go to settings. Speed up my site, save storage space, and then stick to the free mode for now. Click next. We want to convert to WebP format. Click continue. Okay, and then save settings, and then click done. Our images will be automatically compressed, and they'll be automatically converted to WebWP version. For the images that are already in your library, just go to back optimization. You can scan for unoptimized images. All the images are now optimized. So now you can just go and test your site again. So that's it. We have been able to set up our cloud panel on Vultr. So I hope this was helpful. If you find it helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to our channel. Yeah, so see you next time.